What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk about 3 stocks to add to your watch list for this upcoming week that could have a very strong likelihood of a squeeze. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, when it comes down to data points, there is going to be ADP non-farm employment coming out on Wednesday, August the 2nd. There is also initial jobless claims that's coming out. That is going to be a very key one, especially based on what Powell has recently talked on. And then on Friday, there is ADP non-farm employment, payroll. So when it comes down to those 3 points, that could give the broader market a nice rally. And of course, I think generally speaking, the market is kind of very hyped up going into next week. So definitely a lot of good things could come, which will have shorts on edge a little bit. These are all the companies unveiling the earnings, a lot of heavy hitters such as Apple and Amazon that could give, once again, the market a very nice rally. And looking at SOFI, so that one is going to be my very first one I talk on, which SOFI in reality does not really fit the criteria of a squeeze stock. So I'm going to go over what I mean by that. So based on the 1 year, it is up 52%, year to date up 112.22%, and the 1 day up 5.06%. So from Friday. But like I said, this doesn't necessarily meet the criteria normally because 15.01% of the free float's being shorted. So that's kind of high. 119.64 million shares overall are being shorted, but the cost to borrow is absolutely penny. So 0.74%. And looking right here, as far as the utilization is currently 27.63%. Short score is currently 58. And like I said in the past, there is several different things that you need to really focus on and need for a squeeze. You need a kind of high utilization, which of course SOFI doesn't necessarily have. You need a high cost to borrow, which again, SOFI doesn't necessarily have. But you also need a lot of shares being shorted. So once again, SOFI kind of meets that criteria a little bit. But the reason why it's on this list is because they did have some leaked Q2 documents, and it looks like it is going to be a home run earnings. So when it comes down to, I do feel that that is going to prompt a squeeze in among itself. So I think SOFI has been having a lot of good momentum beside the point, and shorts have been very doubtful of that. So this is why they've been sticking around at 15.01%. But like I said, I think this is definitely going to be something to watch for that could have a very good squeeze. But keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, so you guys always do your own due diligence. And as I always say, take a look at Seeking Alpha Premium. I do have a 14-day free trial for you guys for all the SEC filings, transcripts, everything under the sun that you ever need. Take advantage of this because it's a pretty good tool that I love to use. But moving on from that, stock number 2 is Fisker. So ticker is FSR. So this one as well has definitely gone on a fairly good run as of late. Over the last 1 year, it is up down 38%, year to date down 14%, and based on Friday up 4.61%. So it's kind of piggybacked off of the EV rally that's been happening over the last little bit. But one thing to note when it comes down to Fisker is that they are going to be actually having their product vision day on August the 3rd. So I think that could definitely spark something behind the scenes. So if you piggyback that with the data points behind the scenes for Fisker based on Ortex, definitely could be something to watch for. So short score is currently 88, utilization is 97.16%. And just wanted to point this out, the percentage free float on loan is 55.61%, yet the short interest, or the estimated short interest, is 41.2%. So this one is I think shorts kind of overextended themselves a little bit with this one, but still, like I said, 41.4% of the free floats being shorted, 77.64 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost to borrow average is 55.31%. So this definitely meets the criteria, and especially with this catalyst for them, definitely could result in something fairly good. And finally, stock number 3 is another EV, surprisingly. So Quantumscape, ticker is QS. And so over the last 1 year, it is up 25%, year to date up 145.74%, and 1 day up almost 24% just based on Friday. So I know some people might be saying, well, it's already up 24%. It's not really, there's not much room for it to potentially go up even more. And I kind of beg to differ, especially once you kind of look at the data points right here based on Ortex. So short score on this is 86, utilization is 89.12%. Similar nature, the percentage free float on loan is 30.8%, and the short interest is almost 21%. So this one definitely meets the criteria. And based on Friday, shorts did return 1.57 million shares, which is kind of a drop in the bucket a little bit considering almost 59 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost to borrow isn't the highest, so the average is 5.74%, but still 20.42% of the free float is being shorted. So this one definitely is something to watch for. So like I said, if you kind of piece everything together, especially with a lot of the consumer linked data points coming out and just the EV market very much rallying, I do see a lot of these as a fairly good play to kind of watch for. So one of which is Fisker, again Quantumscape, and then SOFI is one of those ones that normally doesn't meet this criteria, but I definitely do see a lot of big things coming for SOFI. It's a very big disrupting company. Once again, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Take advantage of this promo. This is literally the best promo that you can get out there. Completely free to sign up for an account. It also does give you $0 commission, free level 2 trading, but if you throw $100 at this account, you get 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000 and also a $50 cash reward. So this legitimately is one of the best deals that you can get. Link in the description below and also the comments. With that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's eventually make a lot of money on whatever kind of stocks you are on. Actually, before I end, one final thing: if there's any other stocks that you feel is a good squeeze, let me know. Throw them in the comments below. I can definitely take a look at them. With that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's eventually make a lot of money on whatever floats your boat.